What's up, YouTube? My name is Abel. This is ANTV, bringing you another video. And you can hear my car going off. On my seatbelt on. My bad. Drive with your seatbelt on. Save your life. Be safe. So, anyway, I look like crap this morning. Alright, so topic of the video: do I really need a $10,000 mountain bike? Do I really need a $3,000 mountain bike? I guess you can divide this into two subjects. I would say a $3,000 mountain bike, that's probably where you're looking at a full suspension mountain bike. And those are very expensive. So if you want to go full suspension, then yeah, you do need a $3,000 mountain bike, just because everything on it's going to be better frame. Everything on it will be better. All the parts of the bike. If you go $10,000 mountain bike, here's my thing: if you are not a real mountain biker, like if you're not about that mountain biking life, I don't think, you need a $10,000 mountain bike. Now, unless you're super rich and money ain't a problem and you got that kind of money, then do what the hell you want to do, man. You want to go buy a $10,000 bike? Go buy a $10,000 bike. It's nobody's business, It's not a financial smart move. If you have a family and kids and stuff, if you're really broke, trying to get a $10,000 bike, that ain't smart. But and then into my own experience, I started off with a $100 used bike, and I fell for mountain biking, man. Like, I just had so much fun on it. It was so much fun that I went ahead and I made an investment. And so what I did was I made an investment, and I went and got me a hardtail, but I went and got me a middle grade hardtail because it's cheaper. So I use a Trek Excalibur, and if I were racing, I can go with the Pro Caliber, which is I think around $2,000, $2,500, maybe $3,000. That's top of the line hardtail right there, I think, if I remember correctly looking at the price. I'm not sure, but not that expensive for a hardtail. So, when you ask yourself a question, do I really need to spend $3,000 on a mountain bike? It's just depending on what you're going for, hardtail or full suspension. Full suspension, because you got that shock in the middle. And to be honest with you, I've came across guys who own specialized full suspension bikes, Trek full suspension bikes on the trail, and it seems like their bikes always have problems. I literally went with a guy who had a specialized full suspension bike, and he was like, yeah, I already had to replace my shock and I haven't even used it that much. So it's like, wow, really? You got that badass bike and you already had to replace parts? Like, that sucks. And then I came across the guy and his kid. They were out in the mountains riding, and his Trek was a full suspension Trek, and it sounded like garbage. He was like, well, this is because I don't keep my bike maintained. I developed that creaking sound in my shock. It sounds like garbage. And he was pissed off with Trek. So it's like, the more money that you spend on a bike, the more expensive it is, because you have to do stuff to maintain those bikes because they operate so great. My own experience, I can't afford a $3,000 bike. I want one. Like, I can't afford a full suspension bike. I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. So, but I got me a hardtail, medium of the road. It's not a level entry, but it's not top of the line. But I went with the middle grade because I felt like, hey, this is something I'm going to do for a while, and I want the best experience possible. So if you're going to do mountain biking, I want a real mountain bike. That's why I went ahead and got me a $1,400 bike. Well, it's $1,200 plus whatever I put on it, that's expensive. But I love my bike. I got a good fork on it. I got a good drivetrain or good transmission on it. I got good brakes. I put good tires. I put good pedals. So got a great saddle on there. It came with a great saddle already. So, you know, all that for $1,200 plus whatever I wanted to put on it. So, and it's a great bike. The stability is great, and it's a total upgrade. Like when I'm riding uphill, upgrade. When I'm going through trails, upgrade. So, but yeah. So I don't know. I just woke up this morning, had a cup of coffee, watched the video, and this guy is talking about $10,000, $3,000, and it's like, I'm not hating on the video at all, but I'm just like, Jesus, you know, who got that kind of money to spend 10 G's on a mountain bike? That's crazy. So I think if you're going that much, then you gotta really love what you're doing. You know, if you really love it and you know you're gonna do it for a while, then by all means, man, do what you want. You got the cash, it ain't gonna hurt nothing, do what you want. But, you know, I went with the budget option, and bike is still light. So the guy was saying, you know, $3,000, his bike's 33 pounds, $10,000, the bike is 28 pounds. Well, I spent $1,200, my bike's like 29 pounds, almost 30. So, and that's because it's a hardtail. So, I don't know. I guess in mountain biking, pick your poison. I'd rather have medium of the road than entry level or simply the best, because the more expensive your bike is, the more expensive those parts are. So my derailleur in the back is like $70 if it breaks, you know. So the more expensive your bike is, the more expensive the parts are to maintain and replace. So, you know, that's my 2 cents. But anyway, if you got the money, do what you want. You're an adult, you can do whatever you want. If you ain't got the money, seriously do your homework and go budget friendly. But anyway, my name's Abel, this is ANTV, and that's my stupid opinion on the subject. I had too much coffee, that's probably why I'm talking. Alright, laters.